Yo, what is up, boys? In today's video, we are playing up in BFP Coliseum R3 Speed Bonanza, and as you notice, it is blue. It is not gold, which means this is free to play. So if you don't have club access and you haven't bought it, you can play this. It is completely free to play. Everybody can go have some fun, play some R3 Speed Bonanza. Go give it a play, boys. It's actually a really fun arena. And yeah, it's a great way to just get powers and power XP and everything like that. I almost just entered the wrong arena. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, go play it, man. Go have some fun with it. But with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, boys. First opponent up, Motzi. Good luck to this dude. What we are going to want to do here is basically we're going to have to take it late because we have super. But the way you want to be thinking about R3 Speed Bonanza is basically look at your defense. Think, what if I were to get sent, the maximum amount of balloons? Could I defend that right now, right? Early on, you don't have to worry too much about it. But let's say once you go... Let me go ahead and put this down on strong. There we go. Let's say once you start going like round 20, so you can you have to defend infinite BFBs. Round 22, CMGs. Round 32, CMGs but stronger. All these things, like, you have to think, can I defend it? Would I be able to defend it? If you think it's questionable, like, maybe, that's when you can rush. That's where the little bit of difference in knowledge comes in. But if you think there's no way I'm defending this, that's what you got to rush your opponent with, because he can't defend it either if you can't. So that's really like the whole mindset you got to have. That's like how I play this. Is I'm thinking, where can I defend? Now, I know I have Super Monkey, and the Super Monkey ability is so OP that you can just spam it. And I'm always assuming, if my micro is good, I'm also assuming that my opponent's micro is good, right? I'm not going to assume that they're slow or anything. So, in my case right here, I'm just going to be like, okay, well, I'm not going to rush him. Even though he might have worse micro than me, I'm not going to rush him until I'm sure that I can no longer defend it. And that's pretty much how I go for, I don't want to say guaranteed wins, but I probably win like 95% of the time up in this arena. And I will say the other like 5%, like, 3% of them are like where I lose, are like me just being stupid, me making mistakes that I shouldn't make. Where it's like, I know better, but I just made a dumb mistake. And then there's the few rare occasions where I actually genuinely get outplayed and someone's just better than me. I know it sounds cocky, I know, but sometimes it just happens where, like, you know what, this guy is like as good as me. We're both doing the exact same thing. We both rush at the exact same second. One of us is gonna have to die. One of us has slightly worse micro. It's usually about that. It's usually not so much about a knowledge thing anymore. Kind of over that stage now. Because I feel like even the best players up here, they know exactly how to play, and they know like exactly what they're like supposed to do. I'm just gonna go for some jugs here, and we'll be all good to pretty much everything. He's going for his trip darts as well, and I mean, the glue will help, obviously. But yeah, that's usually how it is. Like, for example, if I'm against Lokesh, who's a really, really good player as well, it's basically a mirror match. Like, everything we do is pretty much exactly the same. There's rarely any difference, and we'll rush at the exact same time, and it's just about who dies first, pretty much. That is the question, like 9 out of 10 times. Who dies first? Who's gonna go down first? And that's how it is, like, pretty much at the top, where everybody knows exactly what they're supposed to do. But in more cases than not, a lot of people don't know what they're supposed to do. I don't know about this guy. He might try and rush me. I'm gonna go for infinite eco here. So I'm planning on going past round 32. I'm not even gonna send him anything round 22. I'm not gonna start rushing him with CMG, stuff like that, because it's just not worth it. It just isn't. I will, however, go for like 3 more of these. There we go. And then I'm gonna get like 3 of these down. And now we have abilities in case we need to defend anything. And of course, I can always place a super. And if I get a super, I'm pretty much chilling. What I do want to do, however, is I really want to just get a temple up. I think maybe 2. Maybe 2 temples would be good here. I don't want to get more than that. I think 2 temples will be fine. Only question is where would be good places. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Because I could put one over here. And it would shoot. It would have this nice line here, down here, here, and here. But I obviously want them in places where, like, they're going to have as much coverage as possible. Which is also why I'm considering putting one down here. because it's going to shoot everywhere. Like, once they're here, it's going to shoot upwards as well. So, I could put one right here. I actually think this right here is a really good spot for a temple. So, maybe one down here and, like, one... I don't know where else I'd really put one. Maybe one up here. That could work as well. Either way, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm trying to figure out right now. He's not going to rush me with CMGs. And if he is, then I'll show you how you'll easily defend that. It's not going to be an issue. We also do have budget balloons. We also have to keep in mind we can't boost. So there's that as well. We do not have boosts available. Anyway, it is going to take us roughly 180k-ish to go for like a max out temple. So I'm not going to do anything until I have 80k. And I'm going to go for one in the bottom left. I feel like that's going to have really good coverage all around. So that's where I'd want to go for it. And then maybe just one over here. I think that'll be the play, honestly. Or I could have one down here. I'm contemplating. You know what? I'll have one right here. I actually think that's going to be really, really good. Could also have just one all the way up here. And that's basically gonna hit everything, but nah, screw that. Alright, first temple, let's go for it. We want to go for 30k worth of defense, or over 30k worth of defense. So this right here, an easy way you can sell, because everything once it sells for 20% less, is you need over 24k worth of sell value. So 18.8 and 5.2, and then, you know, $80, $80. So $160 over. So this cost, yeah, this is just over 30,000. Now I'm going to do the same here. That is 8k. Oh, just shy of 8k, so I'm going to need a little bit, so I'm going to go for just this. And then we'll get up a temple, and then after we get it up is when we upgrade it to the right side. Don't upgrade it because it consumes everything within its range, so don't upgrade range until after you get the temple up. It's not worth it. I'm going to show you guys again how we do it in a little bit. Can't go for one here. You know what? I'm thinking this right here is going to be your spot. I'm going to go for 2 temples. I'm not going to go for more, but 2 is going to be our play. He's copying my spots. And this is where, like, it's... if you're against a better player than you, then like obviously just copy the spots. Like that, it makes sense to do, you know. He is over-upgrading, it seems. Or over-sacrificing. And he might be under-sacrificing the glue. Is he under-sacrificed? He under-sacrificed his temple. Okay. So his temple is going to be weaker than mine. Which is good for me. I'll take that. I'm going to go for 11k eco here. And then I'm going to stop. There we go. And then we will go for the next temple. And we will go for these here. And then quickly a sec. Beautiful. Alright, and now we have these here. I'm going to go for one more. Going to make sure all of these are on strong. We have this. I'm going to go for another one right here. And I think that should cover pretty much about all. I'm going to go ahead and sell these. We are not going to need them. And let's get up a couple more of these. Now, we could rush here, maybe. Actually, not sure. I'm thinking I kind of want to wait till like round 34. Not 33, but 34. We don't have that much defense down, but we do have a slowdown. But we also have a glue, so there's some stuff here to consider. Obviously, I'm going for the Dart Monkeys here. The reason I'm going for Super Monkey Fan Clubs is they're just cheap defense, and I'm not filling up my entire map anyway. So you might as well, if you can get a little bit of cheap defense up, you might as well go for it. But yeah, we're saving up money right now. And you can see we're even taking a little bit just to take care of these. Okay, round 30. Do I want to go for it yet? Because I will also lose all my eco. I don't have that much money to actually rush with. You know what? Round 35 it is. We'll be playing this safe. Alright, let's go. Round 35. Budget balloon. Start rushing. I'm gonna go ahead and just super bloom boost these. Let's use an ability. Let's extra slow him. And Artloo is gonna take care of everything. I'm just gonna keep on. Yeah, I don't even need to send anymore now. He's actually popping slightly before me, but I think we will be okay. Maybe, hopefully. Please take care of that. Slightly scary. Please die before me. And nice, we win. We did rush a little bit sooner, which was good. It's also why my plan at least, would have been if he started rushing me. I would have just started rushing him. That would, like, as soon as if I see him rush me, I'm rushing him instantly. Like, we're just going at it. So yeah, we end up taking game 1. Let's move on. All right, we're against Mr. Lopez BTD. 969 wins, 238 losses. Let's see, Yellow Brick Road. We got Eco Amp, Knockout, and Crowded Balloons. We could play with this, but honestly, I'd rather not. I'll skip that strat. Okay, Cobra, gonna be interesting. Let's see. Think we, yeah, we'll just go for this right here. We do have a Knockout, so I do think I want to be just a little bit safe. Maybe, just maybe. Actually, I'll go for this right here. There we go, and I want to go for another Dartling, if possible. He's probably going to knock this out now. Let's go for this. Okay, no knockout. Cool. Let's see. I don't want to be using the Eco Amp just yet. I do want to focus on just ecoing. I don't know if it was honestly worth going for the village right now. Might not have been, but whatever. Let's see. We'll continue going for this. Nice. He's gonna Eco Amp. I'm not gonna do that just yet. I will wait just a little bit. He's gonna Crowded Balloons me. Okay. Oh, I might actually be dead here. Please don't die. Yeah, I'm dead. Nah, I just choked that. That was dumb. I should not. Yeah, I should not have died to that. I should have gotten up extra defense. Or I should have sold the Cobra. See, this is just a brain fart on my in my case. Do we get a rematch? We do not, man. Okay, I was hoping he was gonna queue up instantly. Yeah, this was just bad play, honestly. Lack of skill. Poor performance. That's embarrassing, man. Especially after I just stroked my meat in like game 1 about me being good at the game, and then yeah, nah, I'm trash, bro. I'm trash. Don't listen to me. Oh no, yeah, we should not. I don't know. I should not have lost that way. Honestly, I feel like most of my mistakes that I make, looking back at my own games, trying to analyze them a little bit. Good luck, Chronics. Is usually just due to me, I think, underestimating my opponent's ability to rush. I think that is mainly the mistake that I make, that I end up getting punished for. Where it's like, yeah, he could rush, but now I'll be fine, and then it turns out I'm not fine. And yeah. In most cases, I would also say people overestimate their own ability to defend. I feel like I'm pretty comfortable in most cases with my ability to defend, but yeah, I just underestimate like people like rushes sometimes, which is yeah, not a good thing. Something I gotta work on. Let's see. But I feel like the way to get better is basically just kind of seeing where you go wrong and knowing it. Because I remember, like, when I was new at the game, and I started playing it, like, the very first time, I would usually just blame stuff on bullshit, and then I would never actually analyze, like, what was my mistake? Where did I go wrong? And it's just like, oh, unlucky, you know, back into it. And then you'd make the same mistake on repeat, and it would just, like, be a bad cycle. It's not ever worth it. Let's see. Yeah, this is a decent spoiled spot. We're actually gonna go pretty late here, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go past round 32 because we have ace, so we can ace ability. I feel like I already have like kind of like a script for this down, like how I'm gonna win this and what I'm gonna do. At least not how I'm gonna win, but like how I'm gonna set myself optimally up for late game. What we want to do is we want to get 4 ninjas up for the abilities. We also do want to get Dart Monkey abilities up. Oh, let's super EQ boost while we're at it. Yeah, we definitely want to do that, but that's not the main kicker. Then we want to get a bunch of ninjutsus, or balloon jitsus up all over the map. Just get a bunch, yeah, just spam them down pretty much. And then we're just gonna play with the ace pretty much. That's it. And we'll ace spam. We'll probably get up a couple, not too many, but we'll get up a couple of specters, maybe like 2 or 3 at the top and a couple at the bottom. I think if we do that, we'll be all good. Let's go for this now and quickly get this up. Go. This is where like he could rush if he wanted to, but don't know if it's worth it. We are okay. Actually, I don't know if like the darts are gonna be worth it, like extra damage from them. I think they are probably, but then again, maybe not, because the space we're gonna be using on them is gonna. Actually, they probably are worth it, because we're not gonna get to fill our entire map up anyway, and they're pretty good and cheap for like a permanent. If you get up 4 of them, you get a permanent super monkey, basically with extra damage. So you know what, we will take that. Now up here. Or maybe, you know what, I'm gonna go for this down here, I think. Yeah, that'll be the play. I'm even gonna get rid of this one. Let's see. That's gonna be 3, 4, and then another 3. Come on, just really quick. Nice. That's gonna be 7. Alright, that's all we really need from those. And we are now also at 5k eco. Pretty good. All we have to do here is just continue to eco. I could get up a lot of defense, but honestly, it's not worth spamming defense until later on. Because he's not going to rush me early on with anything. At least it wouldn't make sense to rush me early on with anything. Because I would just obviously ace my crit. And I'm not going to start getting up a lot of defense early, because we could probably solo even round 32 with just the ace. I don't know if this is going to be a round 32 all out or what it's going to be. It could, but I don't even think so. Let me see. One thing I will quickly go for, because these basically take no time. So I'll go for a couple specters here. 2 here, and then just 1 all the way up here. That's it. All we really need. Now we got that going. We probably want an ODS down here, or maybe just even a ground 0. Yeah, alright. And then we're gonna want 5 sabos. So we will get working on that as well. Let me see, where do I even want them? I think we will go for 1, 2, 3, and then 2 up here. Alright, just need 1 more EQ boost. There we go. And that's our stall, pretty much. Now all we really need to do is just get up a bunch of ninjas, but this requires money, so we'll keep on ecoing. We're at 8k though, we're looking pretty good here. Okay, let's see. 8.9k and 9k eco. I think we'll go for like, we can go for a little bit more than 10k, and then we probably want to stop. We don't want to go for much more than that. I think right here I'm gonna go for 4 of these, and that should also just give me infinite abilities basically. So yeah, that's gonna be nice. I just have to make sure to remember to pop them occasionally. Probably not even gonna have time for it. I'm mostly gonna be spamming ace, but I mean the abilities are right there, so we'll be fine. Let's see. So yeah, 10,200 eco. I think that's gonna be enough. I'm not gonna go for any more now, especially because we're not gonna be rushing way too late. Alright, let's try and kind of make this little, just where we hook all of these close to the wall. Alright, nice. And yeah, we probably won't even get to spend all this money. Now let's build all of these down here. And yeah, I mean, I feel like we're almost at a point, not quite, but almost at a point where we can almost get money back quicker than we, but at least we're like not draining our money that quick. So that's fine. Like they basically cost like 5k each to get up. So as long as we can get up like 2 every 4.2 seconds, so 1 every 2.2 seconds, and that way we can basically spam these forever. Because we are also getting a nice amount of eco really quickly. Let's see here. Alright, let's go for that. And just a few more over here. Gotta make sure that we actually slow down. Keep in mind we have a damage boost as well. That's gonna really help out. And we can go for a few more down here. And none of us are rushing yet. Just use the super EQ boost this late? That's kind of crazy. Especially because we're both probably about to rush pretty soon. So I really don't feel like that's worth it at all, but I suppose. Let's see, can I go for any more up here? Nah, if we want more down, we're gonna have to go for them here. He is just spamming down ground zeros, which I really don't feel like is worth it. I feel like it's better just to, I mean, I might be wrong. We're about to see if he's gonna beat me. But yeah, no, I don't feel like that is worth it. So don't have much more to place down now. Gonna super EQ boost. I think round 35 is gonna be the way, or the round we rush. Thing is, we just have a lot more raw damage. He's gonna spam all his abilities down, and then he's gonna have, like, sell them basically. He's not gonna get, I feel like he's not gonna get that much value out of those. It's maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Round 35. Is this actually a good idea? I doubt it, but we will see. Let's go ahead and bloom boost, rush, and damage boosts. Alright, and do this. Make sure we slow down. I gotta keep on sending. And yeah, we're chilling, and he is all out of his abilities now. I feel like that was not really worth it for him. And obviously I'm gonna sell these, and we'll keep on sending him stuff. I'll just get rid of as many of these as I can. Yeah, that strat is not really gonna be it, boy. I'm sorry to tell you, buddy. That is not what you want to do. Good game, though. Good game. Give it an attempt, but yeah, I feel like the ninjas, they're just so much more permanent, bro. Like, they're just better damage overall, and you can just keep on spamming the 1As. And yeah, you're gonna have a much easier time. But that is gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, boys.